Hola guys, how are you? Good day to my subscribers over here on YouTube, out there at Facebook, and also on TikTok. Guys, in this vlog or episode, let us discuss about grading sports cards or just cards for that matter. Alright? But before that, let me first invite you to please follow me on Instagram. That would be at timduncan21_card collector. And also follow us at Off-Centered over at Facebook. That is my podcast group. Kakatapos lang ng aming talk or interview with Sir Alvin Chio, who is a group submitter for PSA. Alright? That's why I'm thinking of doing a vlog about grading. Alright? Or a Grading 101 vlog. Alright? Please follow us there. We usually do our interviews every Fridays at 9 p.m. onwards. Alright? That's Off-Centered over at Facebook. Alright? So let's go and discuss the 4 big companies in grading right now, and also a few of the companies that might compete with them head on in the future moving forward. So let's go. So here we are, guys. As I have mentioned a while back, we will be discussing about grading, all right? Particularly sports cards, all right? Not other cards, but sports cards, especially basketball cards. That's because that's the only stuff that I have. I really don't collect the other sports or the 4 major sports in the US, all right? So, let's start with the first one who is actually the first one in the market. All right, this is it. It is called PSA, or Professional Sports Authenticators. Okay, this is my PC, one of my Duncans in my personal collection. This is his 1998 Ultra Platinum Medallion. It's Gem Mint 10. It's numbered to 99. There you go. That's the back portion. There are holograms here and also there and on the label. Alright, it's numbered 55P. There you go. So it's accurate. Right? The label is accurate. The grade is nice. But ang tanong, the question is, why do people gravitate towards PSA more than the other companies in grading? Alright? Tandaan niyo, there are 4 major companies in grading right now. The big 4, as they say. And the first one and the number 1 from that list is actually PSA. The reason behind that is because PSA was established first in the grading community. They were established in 1991. Okay? PSA was established in 1991. Siya ang pinakauna. He was the first one to do it. Alright? So that's why people are more trusting towards PSA. Even though, as Alvin Chio mentioned in our podcast at Off-Centered a few, yesterday, to be honest, because I'm filming this on a Saturday. Our podcasts usually happen on Fridays. Alright? So, ang sinabi niya doon, meron inconsistencies ang PSA. Just like any other grading companies, they're not perfect. Alright? Because of the fact that humans tayo, mga human beings are actually the ones grading the cards. So, it makes it kind of subjective in a way. It depends on the grader, it depends on the cards, or on the mood of the grader, the staff. Alright? So, depende sa grader kung in the mood siya. Depende rin sa card, kung ano yung card type, kung condition sensitive ba or hindi. Alright. But there is a reason why people gravitate towards PSA more than the other grading companies. It's because of the fact that it was the first one to establish itself in the market. And also, tandaan ninyo, mataas ang natatapos ang mga PSA than the other grading companies. But there's an exception, and we will discuss that later. Alright, so that's PSA. Okay, alright. So next up would be the second one in the market, which is SGC. Alright, this is my copy of my Jerome Kersey autograph card. Alright, wala kasing napirmahan si Jerome Kersey from Upper Deck or Tops or Panini because he died early, and also he wasn't able to sign autographs for card companies. Alright, so I bought one for my collection. Actually, he played for the Spurs, that's why I had to get his autograph, and he won a championship with Tim Duncan. Okay, but we're not discussing that, and we are discussing about grading. So this is what a new slab of SGC looks like. I have an old one, but I want to show you the new slab of SGC. I know this is the newer version. I don't know if they have changed it, but basically ganito itsura. Alright? Practically, they're almost the same if you think about it. There are kind of a few tweaks over here na wala siyang dito na parang portion here, unlike this one, and it's all in black. The borders are in black. Tsaka meron sports guarantee dyan. SGC is called Sports Card Guarantee. Ayan. Sports Card Guarantee. Alright. Now, ang history ng SGC naman is that they were established in 1998. Alright? But apparently, medyo humina ang SGC that got sold in 2003 to a certain Dave Foreman. Okay? Ngayon, ang SGC is considered the number 2 in the grading company, in the grading industry, in the grading community, or in the card community for that matter. Why is that so? Because it is the second one to be established, and also, ang iniisip ng mga collectors is that pagdating sa vintage cards, pre-1950s, below, pre-1950s nga, are being graded usually by SGC. Parang known siya as a vintage card grader. Alright? For 1950s up, marami pa rin nagpapagrade with PSA, but not with the third company that I will be mentioning. Alright? It is still, this company is still part of the Big Four. Alright? Alright, yan ang itsura naman ng SGC. You could see the difference. Alright, marami pa rin kumukuha ng PSA over SGC up to now, and there is still a huge difference in prices, especially for a Gem Mint 10 PSA versus an SGC Gem Mint 10. Alright, malaki na ng disparity nun. Again, hindi lahat ng cards would be, na Gem Mint 10 ng PSA would have a smaller value or a lower value. Ang mga Gem Mint 10s ng BGS, itong card company na to, are more valuable than the PSA 10s, alright? BGS 10s. But the problem is, bihira lumalabas ang BGS 10s sa BGS. What's the meaning of BGS? It is called Beckett Grading Services. Okay? Noong 1990s, Beckett actually established the price guide, the magazine for sports cards across all 4 major sports, which is baseball, hockey, football, and basketball. Right? Ngayon, in 1999, they established a grading company, which they acronymed BGS, or Beckett Grading Services. All right? So they were the third one in the market. Alright? Actually, before, mas mataas talaga ang Beckett than, or BGS than SGC. But right now, medyo pumapantay ng SGC, and I think some are actually higher in value. Ang SGC 10, ang PSA, bali ganito, PSA 10, SGC 10 are more valuable than the BGS 9.5. Something like that, because there are not so many cards being graded by Beckett that has a grade of 10. Kasi ang tawag nila doon, black label na. Actually, I do have a 10, but it's not a black label. Kasi ang black label, it has to have all subgrades na 10. Ang maganda sa BGS, na sinabi ko yung subgrades, is that they do have subgrades. Itong centering, edges, corners, and surfaces. That means they are more transparent compared to the two others. Alright? Which is weird kasi right now, mas marami pa rin nagtitiwala with PSA and SGC rather than BGS, in my opinion. Alright? But it is a fact. Ang sigurado ako, PSA is number 1. Alright? Number 2 and number 3 could be intertwined or interchanged. Alright? So, there you go. Ayan ang itsura ng front ng BGS. This is the back. Alright? If it's autograph, usually, meron din ditong autograph grade ang BGS. Alright? Same with SGC. It has a separate column for the autograph grade. And you could actually have PSA also grade the autograph. Alright? Iba pa yung authenticating. So, let's not talk about that. That's another animal. Alright? So, this is a metal black from Panini Gold Standard 2013-14 of Tim Duncan. This is rare. This card is rare. Yung mga black ganito are rare, no? Medyo may mga gasgas yan. Actually, these cards, for that matter, itong mga nakikita nyo ngayon are all bought graded already. I don't have my cards graded, to be honest with you. Kasi dagdag gastos lang and I'm not selling them. So, if I could buy a graded card, I'd rather do that rather than just spend thousands of pesos or a few dollars for grading. Especially for PSA, medyo mahal ang PSA ngayon, especially for expensive cards. Alright? Kasi tinitier nila yung cost versus or against the market value. Alright. Ano yung pinakahuli sa market na tinikonsider paling na top player? This is that CSG or Certified Sports Guarantee. Certified Sports Guarantee. They also have subgrades, but unlike Beckett, mas maganda yung metal dog tag ng Beckett compared to the others, right? If you could see. But ito nagbabago tong dog tag ng Beckett. Pag bumababa ang grades, nagiging papel na lang din yan. Just like these ones, no? This is sports, as I mentioned, Certified Sports Guarantee, CSG. Ito yung pinakahuli na dumating sa market na medyo kinoconsider pa rin accepted in the grading community or in the sports cards community, for that matter. This was given to me by a friend. Itong card na to kaya nagkaroon ako ng CSG. So, shout out to you, Sir John, Boss John, Bro John. Salamat for this card. At least meron ako maipapakita na CSG na graded card, alright? So, this is the one. Actually, mas para sa akin, in my opinion, the plastic used here is more crystallized rather than the other three. Compared to the other three, I mean. You could actually really see the cards glare and beauty with CSG slabs. I like this the most in terms of clarity on the card. Alright? But the best for me in terms of sturdiness is really Beckett. Look at that slab. And it also has an inner sleeve to protect the card inside. Ayan ang inner sleeve compared to the other three. Okay? But it is what it is. PSA is the best grader amongst the four because it is the one who is more popular and gets the best value when it comes to grading. Okay? When it comes to their graded cards. Alright? It is what it is. Now, ano yung mga companies na lumalaban sa kanila, HGA, and also the new one, the newest one in the market, which actually Derek Jeter is endorsing and is a part owner of. All right, it is called Arena Club. All right, Arena Club is boasting that they will be doing grading via machine learning or computerized learning, meaning It's a platform wherein they would use tech or technology. It's called tech grading. All right. So, ano yung tech grading? Meaning, it won't, the human intervention is lessened. Alright? There's a hybrid a grading company called HGA right now, but it's not being endorsed by any influencer or any athlete for that matter compared to the Arena Club. Alright? So, bago lang ito guys. They just started their company a few weeks ago, or a week ago for that matter. Nag-start na yung website nila. And ito yung itsura nun. Alright? Meron din sila vaulting services and stuff like that. But they are not yet available. Their services is not yet available in the Philippine market. Wala silang group submitter for the Arena Club doesn't have any group submitter in the Philippines yet. But sa itong apat na to meron na. I think meron na rin ng CSG dito sa Pilipinas eh. I mean a group submitter. Wala silang physical store dito or a physical company here, but they do have group submitters for these four companies have group submitters in the Philippines. All right? So, hanapin nyo lang yon over at Facebook. Makikita nyo yun. Makikita nyo sila. Most of them, I know. Personally. Alright? So, I don't know what would happen with tech grading, no, per se. If this would be the new accepted norm moving forward. But they are actually doing a service for the community. Kasi malaking bagay yung tech grading kasi mawawala yung aspect of being subjective. If that would be the case, a lot of people that are not really into grading like me would actually, maybe, would have their cards graded. Just for protection purposes na maprotektahan yung mga cards na nasa akin. Because right now, to be honest with you, the reason why I'm not having, why I really don't use or utilize grading is because I really don't sell my cards. So what's the point? Alright? I could actually protect them by putting them in slabs like this and just leave it be. Or sorry, not slabs but top loaders or magnetics and just leave it be. So, there you go. Alright? That's my thoughts of it. No? Dito sa itong grading na to. And as I mentioned, these are the big four. Alright? Starting with the PSA, SJC, BGS, and also CSG. Alright? There you go. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope nalinawan kayo kung sino pang pipiliin nyo dito. Unang-una, again, no? Choose the best company for you. It really is, the decision is yours. Depende kung gusto nyo makita yung slabs, kung ano yung mas maganda para sa inyo, kung mas gusto nyo ng value, mas gusto nyo na mas magandang slab like BGS, mas malinaw na slab, or a trusted vintage grader more than anyone else here in the market, amongst the four. It really depends on you. So, huwag kayo magpadala doon sa mga naninira ng mga grading companies left and right because they don't have the the correct reasoning to do that. Kasi merong strengths lahat itong apat na to, and they also have their own weaknesses, and all of them do have inconsistencies because as I've mentioned, subjective pa rin ang grading for all of these companies. It's still subjective because it's being done by humans. So yung humans na yon, tayo as human beings, we are also prone to errors. So it happens, no? Nagkakamali at saka na-overlook yung certain things, and let's be honest about it. It is what it is. All right? So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I have said, please do subscribe to my channel. If you like this video, please click that notification bell so that you would be notified whenever I have new vlogs. Thank you very much again for watching, and God bless. Thank you.